Now, we're going to continue off what we spoke regarding the parnasa, the right parnasa for the person, not only when life's good and dandy, everything's perfect, but also in the downfalls, it's also the right place for the right parnasa for you. We started speaking, we repeated this already yesterday regarding someone that works for his parnasa, but it's not the right parnasa for him. So you have to find what's the right path you want to go through. Someone that's physically capable, is strong, so you should take a job that's with more physical work. Someone that's mentally more capable, you could work with his brain, very, very smart person, he could work in a lot of things, very sharp. So God gave him the way, not tzachah for that. So what should he do? You should go according to what is past. You should. You're physically strong, and you're going to get more. You're going to get more money if you're going to sit in front of a desk. Don't do that, because why? Bottom line, it could be because you're sitting from, let's say, a 9 to 5. You're saying 9 to 5, but you hate your life. It's not a good life. Why? You're not enjoying life. The only reason why you're sitting from 9 to 5 the whole entire month is in order to get that paycheck. You're not enjoying your job. What happens with that later on, when you're home with the children, you come back all aggravated, and it turns up the house upside down from the beginning to it, from the get-go. So it's not worth it for you. So now the Rabbi is trying to find you the right piece of information to fit the puzzle of what's the right parnasa for you. ועל דרך משל זה תמצא תכונות בנפש של בני אדם ואיבריהם המיועדים ומסוגלים למיני מסחר ומלאכה. בדרך המתאימה זו יכולה האדם לבחור ולגלות מהם עבודה שליחות מתאימה לו. Through the mashal they gave before, he gave a mashal, he gave a parable regarding animals. That animals, everything that they're made for a specific thing. They're made for, let's say, so yesterday they said over here the birds the animals that attack other animals have eyes in the front. The animals that get eaten or attacked, their eyes on the side. So that's the different things, the different capabilities. This has sharp nails, sharp teeth, fast, swift, in order to get to this prey as soon as possible. And so with that, the animals know what's their capabilities. They know what their parnasa, so to speak, is. They know what they're good for. Now, someone that wants to make more money says even he knows he's not good in these type of things, but he's going to try to go into high tech, into different type of things, into computers, and try to get as high as possible in a desk job, like a job that you sit all day. When he's a person that can pick up, do actual work, and that does good not only to his physical body, also emotionally does good for him. That when he moves, when he doesn't sit all day in one chair, emotionally does good for him. Now, לפיכך מי שמצא בתכונתו ובטיבו תשוקה לאחד המלאכות, someone that found in after he sat with himself and figured out what am I good for? What's good? What do I like doing? What's my capabilities? What did God give me that's good? After he sits with himself and understands what are his pluses, all the plus that he has, he takes it and applies it to a job. So if this is what I have, this is what God gave me, this is my capabilities. So let's see which jobs connect with let's make a puzzle over here, try to figure out the right one to connect them. והיה גופו מתאים לה וסובל את הצורך בהתעסקות בה, אדם מזהה בעצמו ויפנה אליה ויעשה אותה סיבה להשגת פרנסתו. The second the person gets it and he's ready also to build with it a relationship. What does that mean? That it's good. We're going to see in a second, he's going to say it. Here, ויקבל עליו את מתיקותה ואת מרירותה. So he's going to get it both for the good side of it and for the bad side of things. It's not going to be only, of course, no such thing as parnasa, as a job that everything's perfect. That you come, you sit, you eat ice cream all day, and you get the money for it. No. You're going to be working hard a little bit. People are going to call you. The things that you set up that are going to go perfect end up falling. But still, because you like the flow of the job, the job fits in your type of capability zone, you can start working with it 100%. So now he tells you over here that, what does that mean? Sovel et torach, that you have, let's say when someone runs and he has to have stamina, right? A runner has to have stamina. Stamina, he has to keep himself going, to breathe. He has to the breathing the right way. So the same thing over here. That you also, not only that you could eat it up when it's bitter, when it sucks, also you have stamina to hold through it. That means someone that's the parable we brought was the difference between someone the power lifter and the bodybuilder. Let's give it like that. What's a power lifter? Someone that picks up heavy weight, but he does it 3 times tops. Yeah, 1 to 3 times. Heavy weight is just heaviest weight, but do it 1 to 3 times. That's amazing. That's his way of work. Whatever. The bodybuilder is someone that does that tries to rip up more. He does a couple sets, and each set does not have 1 or 2, 3. He has 10, he has 12, even 15. In order to, so that's called having pain through the whole entire thing, and you're ready to take this type of pain. Not like if someone that's physically strong and he can physically take the pain, even though it's hard for him, he can take the pain, there's no problem. But if he'll sit in front of the computer the whole day, he's gonna have headaches and he cannot take that pain. It's gonna drive him up the walls. He can't sit in front of the computer the whole day. He can't sit in front of the computer and it's driving up the walls. So what could he handle? He can handle heavy physical pressure and hard, whatever it is, everything falling, collapsing, whatever. He could deal with that 100%, no problem. But in front of a computer with something that if do this, the light in the computer sitting down puts him emotionally down, or he can't hold himself. So we see over here, Rabbi says, take every single one of these details and apply it to see if your job is fitting the way, your characteristics, the way you work. ואל יקוץ, ואם באחד הזמנים לא ישיג את פרנסתו, בא בתקופות שבהם הפרנסה תהיה בצמצום, ואלא יפתח בה השם ויתעלה שייתן לו פרנסתו בשלמות וכל ימי חייו. And also, a job that you're going to like, that you see that it's really there for you, that you're built for it and it's built for you, is even when stuff don't go well. We spoke about the stamina, resisting the pain for as long as possible, but also when stuff are not working completely, that means you're not making money. This month, last month, the month after, you're not making money. But this job fits you in all the characteristics for you. Have bitachon b'Hashem. He says, believe and trust in God. That everything over here fits like a puzzle. Just be quiet. Let the Kadosh Baruch Hu be inside. You think that you're going to work more hours, you're going to make more money. It's good. Think that. It's perfectly fine. But bottom line, who gives you the money? Kadosh Baruch Hu. And Kadosh Baruch Hu sees that you're doing everything right. You found the right parnasah. And of course, with all this, you're tying in limud Torah, kviyat etim Torah. They're also tying in learning Torah and showing God, I have a place in my business for you. God goes inside with the bitachon that you have. אמנם לפעמים האדם מגלה שבחר בכלי פרנסה שאינה מתאימה לו, או אין בו משיכה פנימית אליו. Sometimes it happens after, we spoke about this also last week, a little bit about this, but that someone that's in a job for 10 years, and he wakes up, or 15 years, and says, this is not for me. This job is not for me. I'm not built for this. I can't handle this anymore. So what are you supposed to do now? Most people in the world, what are they going to do?
They go to people that they know.
Most people. People that I know, people that wake up, it's not for them, whatever, or this relationship is not for them. What are they going to keep on doing? Whatever. I'm 40 years married already. I'm here for this. Okay, that's why I'm not going to get into the idea with Shalom Bait and stuff like that. But let's talk about business only. But in this type of stuff, people are going to say, whatever. I'm anyways bringing money home at the end of the month. Whatever, I'm not going to enjoy it. Whatever, big deal. Who you're supposed to enjoy work? And what happens over here? He's going to be depressed. He's continuing. He's tying on himself another 60 years of pain, or whatever, another 20 years or 10 years, whatever, of pain. Why? I'm saying it's not easy. Of course, it's easy to say than it's easy said than done. But what are you supposed to do in that moment? So Rabbi says, go find people that can help you out. People that you know, let's say you have. And so over here he brings the idea of he says in this type of aspects, and you get stuck in your life with this type of stuff, find yourself a spiritual leader, a rabbi, or a good friend that deals with these different type of jobs that could work with you. Or he also one time, in the middle out of nowhere, he also decided his job wasn't for him, and he took a complete 360 turn, and he's successful. So ask him what did he do? And with that, and go, don't sit all day in the chair and suffer. Rather, go and do action. Go speak to a rabbi. Go to a good friend of yours that did the same exact thing, or a friend that could help you out with another business, and go sit with him, try to find out. If he's a real friend of yours that cares about you, he's not going to give you money or one-time advice. He's going to try to find a way to help you out with finding you a job. If you want to be successful in this job, go learn this and that, read this in this book. I'll show you the practical things, and Ma'at Hashem can go up. So with this type of things that tie in, we see that this thing is a circle. It's an everlasting circle. That if you wake up on time, you could change your whole circle for the better. then in that moment you understand what Ibn Bechaya says, that you understand that, okay, it could be the job that I got right now was not the right one for me, but I could change it. It's not the end of the world. But the second you close your eyes and say, whatever, let's suffer through the whole thing, over there you're going to fall, and it's not going to be, it's not enjoyable, it's not life. We want to enjoy it also when you work.